All right, y'all. So there have been a couple questions on how to submit your Excel files for your final deliverable. Because in the Dropbox, I talk about, make sure it's in a Word document. Don't send me, I don't want, different formats or whatever, because the way our system is set up, I could read Word documents and I could read PDFs. I don't want all kinds of crazy files. If I can't open it, that's not my issue. So that being said, students have said, well, what about how do we attach Excel files, etc.? Valid question. So a couple things. Let me have a sip of tea here. A couple things. You can do a few different ways, right? So when you go to submit your final deliverable, I want your main document to be that starting template, that Microsoft Word starting template document, right? That's your Score Deluxe Startup Business Plan template. That's going to be your main document. So in terms of including the sorry, I have too many thoughts in my head. They all kind of got stuck together. In terms of including the Excel files, you can do a couple things. When you go in the Dropbox to submit your deliverable, you can, add additional files. So you can attach, upload your main document, and then you can continue to attach and upload those additional Excel files, okay? There's also a couple other ways you can do it. So let's say, for example, and I'm going to bring this over. Let's say you don't want to do the attaching of the Excel files. Which, like I said, that's fine. I'll accept it that way, as long as I have your main document in there. If you want to embed, if you want to insert or embed the Excel worksheets in your document in those various places, you can. So let me put this in your. I'm sharing the screen. Let me see if I could. I guess I can. Here, let me pull this over here and see if you guys can see this. All right, so hopefully you can see this in the document. Okay. So let's say I want to, for example, insert my startup expense Excel spreadsheet in, right? So I hope I'm recording. So I believe that's like around page 28, right? What page are we on? 24, 25, blah, 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 26. Yeah, so startup expenses, okay? So let's say, again, you decide, you know what? I don't want to just upload a bunch of Excel attachments, which again is fine. You can upload those Excel files as attachments, not a problem. If you want everything in one folder, here's what you do. You can go to the specific places where it requires a document. So for here, you would put your startup expense, right? Go to a blank page and see where my insertion point is. You can't because it's out of the screen. Now you can see it. Where my insertion point is, right here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is where my insertion point is. Did I say insertion point enough? You want to go, can you guys see up here? Let me see. No, but I got this thing on my screen that shows me what you can and can't see, so I may be moving stuff around. Whoa, that's loud. So up here you want to go to insert, okay? Then you want to go to over here, it's called object, little drop down, click on object, all right? Up at the tab you have create new and you have create from file. Click on create from file where it says file name browse, all right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to browse for that particular Excel file. I saved a dummy copy on my desktop just to make it easier. Double click on it, click OK, and then boom, there it is, right? So now what I just did is I inserted my Excel worksheet for startups right in that spot of that document. So you can do that way if you want to, okay? The other way you can do it is, let me just get a new sheet here, or a new spot. If you want to, you can just do a copy and paste, right? So let's say here's my document right here. I realize you guys can't see the whole thing, but you get the idea. So say here's my document. I can just copy or highlight the whole worksheet or what I want. Control C is copy. Go to where I want to paste it. Control V is paste. And then boom, there it is, right? So I just gave you guys 3 different ways that you can include your various Excel financial sheets. Review. 1, you can upload them as individual attachments all within that same assignment Dropbox. So when I open it, I'll actually see multiple attachments. I'll see your main Word document and then your various Excel spreadsheets. 2, you can actually insert it as an object that we talked about here. Or 3, you can copy and paste it into your Word document and then save your overall Word document, and that is your final deliverable. So anyway, I just wanted to provide that additional clarification since more than one student had it. So on that note, again, I sent a reminder out over the weekend. It's due today. Again, like I said, like a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I know I gave you guys a lot of financials. It's because I really want you to understand and appreciate what all goes into an actual business plan. Like, if this is a business plan that you're going to submit for either prospective investors, for prospective funders, a bank, other purposes, this is what it goes into it. That being said, as I said to you guys, I want you guys to learn and enjoy learning. Submitting 85% of those spreadsheets, that'll be just fine. Or as I stated before, if you're too overwhelmed by all of them, you can give it to me by creating your own spreadsheet. Now, I still want you to put in the work. I want you to demonstrate that I know that you know that what you're talking about, but there's flexibility in that as well. So on that note, y'all have a great day, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys either seated or online in some of my upcoming courses. As I said in my announcement over the weekend, feel free to call on me if I can be of help to you in any way that I can. On that note, peace out. Let me see what I gotta do here now. I gotta end this. I gotta end it.